Hey guys, welcome back. I know it's been about a week or so since I've done a video. Had a lot going on. Today, as promised, I'm going to show you guys how to do a wreath made out of Christmas tree balls. So what you'll need is you'll need like a frame like this, just a wire wreath frame, some floral wire. This is 26 gauge, and then a good pair of wire cutters. And then, of course, Christmas tree balls. So what you do, and these are the plastic shatterproof ones. So you get yourself a ball, cut yourself a good section of wire, and you put it through the hole, kind of even it, bend it in half. Get it kind of even. And then there's the wreath frame. There's like an angle or a rounded edge on one side, and it's you know, kind of caved in on the other side. You're going to want to put the rounded edge to the outside. So then what you do is you just kind of put the wire through the hole and get your ball kind of lined up in there like this. And then you just take your wire, and I go down to the bottom, and you just wrap your wire around. Wrap it nice and tight. And so you should have something that looks kind of like this. And then you just keep repeating the process. And I've actually got 3 different wreaths that are in the different stages of being done, because if I actually sat here and did this whole process with you guys step by step from start to finish, it would take a long time. So I'm not going to do that to you guys. I'm going to do a couple of these just to kind of give you an idea of how to do it. And then I'm going to move on to the next wreath, which has already got that outer circle done. So I'll show you what that looks like when it's finished. And you want to try to get the wire tight so that the balls kind of stay in place and don't really fall on you. So if you don't get them in there, they kind of droop. And this one, for whatever reason, I'm having problems with. It's because I didn't get it tight enough to begin with. And, you know, the more you do it, the faster you'll get at it. And of course, this one is going to be a problem. I'll do probably 1 or 2 more on this, and then I'll move on to the next section and show you guys how that works. So that kind of, see, if you don't get them tight, they flop around. just keep wrapping the wire around. And I think these balls are bigger than the ones I've used on the other ones, so it's not going to take as many of these to finish it. So anyway, you guys kind of get the idea. So there's what it kind of looks like when you start it. So then once you get one whole ring done, it looks something like this. So you pretty much repeat the process with the second row. Okay, so same process. And generally what I do to kind of, I don't know, to make it, I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. I usually use different size balls. When I do it, I'll do like a bigger one on the outside and then a smaller one. And the next part. And it gets a little tricky when you start doing your second row because you've got wires and stuff in the way. Just kind of got to do the best you can. Like I said, it's a time-consuming process. That's why I'm doing it in different stages, so you guys don't have to sit here and watch the whole video from me doing one from start to finish. And the nice thing about using the plastic shatterproof balls is they're lightweight. So you can hang this pretty much anywhere and don't have to worry about it, you know, damaging your walls or being too heavy. Whoops. And don't worry about if there's like cracks and stuff, because you'll fill that in with the third row of balls that you do. It kind of fills in the gaps and cracks. I may have done this one a little long. I'll show you in a minute what the back of this looks like. Give me just a second here. So there, I got 2 on there. I'll just kind of show you what the back looks like. I don't know whether you probably can't see it, but there's little wires here. You can see where I've kind of wired them on. This way. So there you go. That kind of gives you an idea of what your second row looks like. I'll put that aside and we'll move on to the finished one. Okay, so here's what it looks like when you've got 2 rows finished. And then for the third row, to maybe make the wire a little bit longer for this third row. I'm kind of gonna just go and fill in some of the holes. Whoops, that's not even close to even. With these balls being close together, sometimes it helps to have something that you can poke the wires through with. That goes the other one here. And of course, it's going to be difficult, but that's okay because, you know, that happens when you're doing these sometimes. There we go. Now it's working. This one is really giving me problems. There we go. Maybe it'll work a little bit better here. There you go. And if you've cut it too long, that's okay. You can just take your wire cutters and just snip it off. Doesn't have to be real, the wire doesn't have to be real long. It's just got to be long enough that, you know, things are going to stay on there where you want them to. Like this one, I may have made a little bit too long, but that's okay. And you just kind of fill in the holes, you know, wherever the gaps may be. one more, and then I'll show you guys the finished one. I don't know why I'm having so many problems today. So anyway, you kind of get the idea. You just kind of put them on there and kind of fill in your empty spaces. You can put, you know, put them as close together, as far apart as you want. But that kind of gives you an idea. And here's one that I have that's finished. So this is what it looks like when it's done. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but it's got my three rows. And you'll notice I did different colors on different ones. It just kind of depends, you know, what colors you want it to have, or, you know, what color Christmas tree balls you actually end up having. So there you go. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, and keep checking back for more projects to come. And I'll try real hard not to make it another week before I do another video. Thank you.